Welcome back, everybody. It's the morning of October 27th, and this is my very first hunt on the main ridge in Cherry Ridge this morning. A lot of you probably remember this stand. This is where I killed Wells. Chased that doe right down the gator path here, and I shot him right here, 25 yards to my right. Crushed him. He's got a perfect wind, as you guys can see with my breath. Going straight out into the swamp, straight out of the northeast, which is good for this setup because typically a lot of the movement is coming from right in front, right along the edge of the swamp. There's a few scrapes over here that's been hit by the heavy 9 this week quite a bit. And that's the deer that I'm looking for in here. Unit hasn't been in here for a few days now, so I don't know. He's off somewhere doing something, but there's always a possibility of seeing him. But the heavy 9 is the one that I think we've got a better chance at right now. I've got the 10-point crossbow with me this morning. We'll keep you updated and spin you around as soon as something moves around in here. It's definitely the coldest morning we've had so far this year. I think it was 30 degrees, the thermometer read. Pretty cold. Well, that's going to do it on this morning's hunt. 0 deer spotted. Surprising. I can't believe that we didn't see anything, but we didn't. We're going to go get some breakfast, and we'll be back after them this afternoon. Thanks for watching, everybody. I think I'll just roll this one right into the next one, so we see you on the next part of this video this afternoon. Okay, we're back out, everybody. It's the evening of the 27th now. You saw the morning hunt, which didn't amount to anything. I'm set up in the Tidewee ground blind that I set up on the edge of the corn, and food plot right here is all planted to real world. And there's a scrape over here that the heavy 9 has been using an awful lot. And this morning, he actually walked right off the corner of the food plot. This was at 6:23 this morning. He walked right into over here. So I believe that he's bedded in there or in there somewhere, unless, you know, he kept on the move this morning and kept going. But I don't know. I know that my last known location is right here close. So he's a super aggressive buck. He has been his whole life. Kind of a bully. So I got a decoy out here, and I've named him Buck. So Buck is out in the food plot. I have him pointed away from me because typically they like to get out in front of them, and they like to get downwind, and wind's coming out of the east, so the wind's going straight this way. And I'm thinking that they'll, you know, if he comes out over there in the corner, he's going to walk the fence line, try to get downwind of Buck that's standing out in the food plot here. And when that happens, I'm going to have a perfect 25-yard shot at him in a perfect world. So that's the game plan. There has been a bear that's been coming in and out of this corn over in the corner a lot. In fact, he was out there last night. Let me see, I got a video of him right here somewhere. There's the bear. And that was the middle of the night too, so that bear is super nocturnal. He does not come out here during daylight. I had him right like at last right before it got light one morning. I had him this week, but he is a nocturnal bugger. I got the crossbow with me, the 10-point crossbow, and we're going to sit tight and hope that the Heavy 9 makes an appearance and we can take the air out of his lungs. A lot of people ask me, keep commenting and asking about Hulk Jr. Hulk Jr.'s MIA, which is typical of that deer. Each year, you have about 2 weeks. You got about the first 2 weeks of October to kill that deer, and then he leaves. He spends most of his fall on another property. I have no idea where. It's clearly a pretty good distance away because I don't get really hardly any pictures of him. The last few years he did show back up like the first week of November for 2 or 3 days and then was gone again for the rest of the year. So and then the other thing we've got going on in that particular piece of woods is it's getting logged out right now, so there's a bunch of timber guys in there and loggers that are cutting trees down and just getting timber out. I mean, like right now they're in there. This is just today. So Hulk Jr. is, I had my shot at him. I mean, how much of a better opportunity you're gonna get at a deer like that? You know how I feel about it. We'll sit tight and see what happens. Turn you on when things start moving. Well, that was pretty wild. I just got done talking to you guys and I was getting some things around and looked up and there's a 4-point standing right in front of the decoy. That worked out good. I mean, he came right to it and then of course he got downwind, but in the process he got downwind of me. I've got to take a mental note of that. Right where that deer winded me, I can't let, if it's a deer I'm going to shoot, I can't let him get to that point. I'll have to shoot him, which I'll have plenty of time. I mean, I could have shot that thing a million times. So that worked out good. Just wasn't a fan of what I smelled like. Well, the hunt started out pretty exciting with that buck coming to the decoy before I was even hardly ready. And then we went all evening with nothing. And then right at last light at dark, a spike came out and kind of checked it out. And then that was it. So pretty uneventful. Really didn't see as much movement on the trail cameras as I was thinking I might see this evening. So who knows? We'll be back after him tomorrow. We'll see you then. What do you think, Scout? You don't know what to think, do you?